One thing that drove me nuts on the panel is that they all seem to agree that it's on Sheldon Keefe to get Mitch Marner going. So therefore, what he needs to do is put Mitch Marner in next to Austin Matthews. And I have to ask the question, and I know he's a human being, and I know that tomorrow night when they play, he could be the best player on the ice because he's got that kind of talent. Mm-hmm. At what point do you say, sorry, Mitch, I got this line going great. It isn't my job to get you going. It's your job.
Well, and he still does play with Matthews.
He was subbing him in throughout the third period.
Yeah, there was a defensive situation where I was like, okay, Matthews is out there. He should probably be out there with Mitch instead of Domi. Oh, okay, good, he is.
Which makes sense.
You know, but 10.9 mil. I know the coach's job is to get their guys going and get the most out of them. It's one guy. The conversation is so consistently around this one guy. There was another clip going around of the puck is in the corner. Marner's going after it. Charlie McAvoy's going after it. Marner is clearly going to be the first one to it. He does that thing where he steps around McAvoy to try to get position and do a stick lift. Nylander got criticized for this last playoff too. But like it was so poorly executed that you're just like this. I can't use this player. I can't use this player right now. And you know, like I've never seen a player take so much crap after a Leafs playoff win. Mm-hmm. I've never seen that. Like, what was the James Sharman tweet?
It'd be great when they have Nylander and Marner back.
Man, that's
James Sharman,
so
soccer expert.
Yeah, no, I saw lots of people make that joke. Like, it's tough. It's tough for the guy right now, and I don't know what to do. Like, it's funny. I've seen some people suggest like using him at center. I'm not convinced he'd be that much worse.
Yeah, but it's something you've never tried.
No, I would also kick the entire coaching staff down the stairs.
That doesn't make much sense.
Mid playoffs. Yeah. But, you know, I feel like that ship has sailed just like it's sailed with Nylander. I don't know what to do. Mm-hmm. I don't know what.
I think you have to leave it in the hands of the player themselves. Yep. I mean, this does have, listen, nobody's disputing Marner's world-beating talent. I think the reason that people are so hard on him is because it's not even because of the money. Well, it's a little because of the money. I think it's more because of the talent. I think everybody's seen him play great, and we know what it looks like, and we want that, and we need that now. We don't need that in game 62. We need it now.
I'm going to be honest. If Mitch Marner made $3 million, I'd be fine with his play. I'd be like, that's a great penalty killer.
You know, well, yeah.
Yeah.
If he was making Calle Yarncroke's salary, you'd be like, oh, yeah.
That's a great guy for the value.
Plug and play. Did you see he also has like 90 points? That's crazy. Like, you know what clip I'm fascinated with, and we have not analyzed enough, is that behind the bees thing where it was during the regular season. Jake McCabe cross-checks Marchand in the throat, and Marchand is beside himself, indignant, yelling, angry at Mitch Marner.
Why is Mitch taking strays for that?
He's screaming at Mitch, and he goes, "You're going to get it. You're going to get it. I'm coming for you. You're going to get it. You're going to get it."
Oh, because
bullies know who to pick on.
Oh, I see.
Bullies know who to pick on. What's he going to do? Go at Jake McCabe?
No, never.
He'll eat him whole. What's he going to do? Who's he going to go after? Austin Matthews? They'll kill you. Someone will grab you and snatch the soul out of your corpse.
It'll be like the end of. It'll be like Johnny Cage losing in what is it?
Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat 2 when he dies right at the beginning.
Oh, spoilers, man.
Sorry.
Come on, that just came out.
That was a sad day.
It was. No, but this is what I'm talking about. Marchand and I think other guys have identified their easy target, and you know, Matthews has Domi and Bertuzzi, who go nuts anytime anyone goes near him, and that's great. Almost feels like Mitch needs that.
That's a good point.
Almost feel. You know how Domi grabbed a rookie on the Devils and just beat the brakes off him. Holy shit! Nearly took his head off if that uppercut connects. And everyone was like, "Yeah, don't touch Matthews." Matthews is a big boy. Like I don't want anyone touching him either, but like he can handle himself. It's too late because it's the playoffs, but if game 3 or 4 gets out of hand and someone's giving Mitch a hard time, get yourself kicked out of the game.
Like one of
I
the
don't give a shit what you do. I don't give a shit what you do as long as they understand.
Because you got to give this player room.
Speak to the Boston Bruins in the oldest language, is what I'm saying. Because this kid can't do it for himself. So you got to speak up for him in the oldest language there is in humanity. It's the playoffs. It's what they would do. It's what they've done every single time. They've always understood the oldest language.
I also don't think that they've got the time to learn ancient Mesopotamian. It's brutal. Like it's a really.
Is that the oldest language?
Well, that's one of them. One of them. I don't know if that's the most.
Mitch Marner, the worst expected goals through the 2 games of any forward on the team.
Like that's shocking.
He's behind guys like Holmberg and Reeves and Nyes and Yarncroke. All of them greater expected goals.
Nyes is a big boy. Can he do that?
Well, he suffered a concussion last playoff. I mean, he can. He got into a fight, didn't he?
Yeah, I think so.
This season. I mean, I look at him as a guy who one day he's just going to be like, oh, I'm fucking huge. Like sometimes we forget he played in college and they don't do that there.
Right.
McMahon will go you. And again, there's just that little something that McMahon has that Nyes doesn't have yet. Like I see McMahon as exactly the sort of player Nyes could be next year or the year after. And then sky's the limit because Nyes can do things with his hands that McMahon can't. But someone's got to stick up for this guy. He won't do it for himself. And sticking up for him does not mean, play him with Austin Matthews. We've seen it. You're taking away from a strength to address a weakness.
And a real strength. That line is unbelievable.
Fans don't have an appetite for it anymore. The coaching staff clearly doesn't have an appetite for it anymore. Figure it out. You have to.
What do you think Mitch needs to do? And obviously, we don't know.
Learn to fight.
Well, other than learn to fight, what do you think, guys? Like, what do you think he can do to put himself in a position to get this? It's a bit of a cold streak, bit of a monkey off his back. I don't think he would love his performance against Detroit or Tampa or Florida, even those are games 80, 81, and 82. He's had history in the past with Matthews being a spectacular 1-2 duo, but in the playoffs, the reason you split them up is because you can neutralize one line. You can neutralize one line.
He looks joyless right now. Like it's not about being lazy. He doesn't look like he's having fun. He hasn't looked like he's had fun for a long time. And, there are sometimes, like even in a goal celebration where, you ever see it in someone when they're faking it? They're being fake happy right now. Like when he was being a tough guy in Matthew Tkachuk's face at the end of game 4 last year. Marner was spectacular in that game. He had a goal and an assist in a 2-1 win. And Tkachuk is punching him after the whistle. He got suspended for that. I'm kidding. You're allowed to do that in the NHL. And Marner just goes like, yeah, in his face because, I don't know, he doesn't really have experience responding to that type of behavior.
Right.
So I don't know. I don't have the answer. The people closest to him, his teammates, they know way better than me. I don't know. Hopefully winning. You get to win. Series is tied. You're coming home. What's not to feel good about? That building, loves you. When you put up the points, they love you. You score first. Leafs go up first. Get a nice big game 3 win. I don't know, but you can't only feel good about yourself when you're winning. And he doesn't even look like he's feeling good about himself when they do.